My name's Timur, I'm a paid media manager here at C3.
And I'm Chris, and I'm also a paid media manager here at C3. In this video, we're going to be talking about automated bidding and consolidation. So one of the things we find whenever we're doing audits for client accounts is that we see a lot of over-segmentation in terms of ad group structure, whether that's using single keyword ad groups or very small amounts of keywords in the ad groups. Clients want that a lot of control, but I think Google's trying to push away from that now and go to a lot more thematic-based ad groups, ones that give more context to the actual keywords themselves. So I always think of it like a book, and you've got your sentences and your actual words themselves. Like having those individual words don't really make up much kind of context, and by having them together, it gives a more complete sentence. So you get that context from the actual keywords.
We do see a lot of accounts that have that segmentation in the way the account is structured, but the main reason as to why also we look to consolidate is just improving the data quality that comes through. We know for accounts, especially smaller ones, but even the larger ones, we see it just consolidation allows for faster learnings for the keywords, the campaigns as a whole. It allows us to make optimizations faster, see how performance is, and it just, as a whole, drives us forward to focus on a business goal and client performance.
Alongside the consolidation efforts we kind of put in place, there's a lot of emphasis on automated bidding. I think that this kind of falls into one of two categories. One, clients who are not as particularly enthused about automated bidding. I think that's an education piece for us to kind of say, look, this is considered sort of Google's best practices now, and we're trying to kind of move away from traditional manual CPC bidding and towards target ROAS, target CPA. And I think that the clients, when we do transition to that, do tend to see, should I say, an uplift in the actual number of conversions or the conversion value. And I think it's really important alongside this to actually get the conversions correct in the first place, whether that's adding values to it. So like higher value conversions, for example, contact us, or a phone call will be considered obviously a higher value than a newsletter sign up or something like that. It's about giving Google as many signals as possible to kind of optimize towards. And I think that's one of the things that I'm sort of really enthusiastic about, is making sure that we're giving Google as much sort of qualitative data as possible. The other thing I think is really important in that regard is looking at trialing different actual bidding strategies, because a lot of clients, if they've got a particular target CPA to reach, or a certain amount of actual sales to come through, they'll tend to sort of gravitate towards a target ROAS or a target CPA, when in actuality it's really worthwhile and kind of very beneficial trialing different conversion strategies that you might not have thought about using, whether that's, again, target CPA or target ROAS.
I think the big thing as well, just kind of back to the point, is testing and seeing what you can do to improve client performance as a whole, as ultimately that's the main goal always. As an example, for one of our clients recently who work in the home space in the US, actually, they had target CPA bidding to start with, but we've recently switched over to target ROAS, and we've seen significant uplifts in kind of the conversions and the conversion value we're getting back, but also in terms of the efficiency we're seeing. So as a whole, it's just automated bidding allows you to use all the signals, everything that Google has to offer to drive for conversions, but it allows you to also kind of make the improvements needed and just push forward as a whole.
If you'd like to talk to us more about our consolidation strategies, go to connected3.com.